give the idea that you guys are crazy, and that you want everybody to be crazy with you, and that it's okay to be crazy. Am I right?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah. Well, we're kind of trying to say, there's a lot of times when we go on to pursue a dream, or you go on to pursue something that you feel that is right, and then when you insist on what you think is right, but people kind of what do you say it? They don't really care what's right. They care about what's politically right. What benefits
correct.
them. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
They care about what benefits them and what doesn't damage them, right? So a lot of times, like, maybe we think we should do this, but people would go against you and say, no, it's not like that. So you get the idea where you're like, is it like, why are you guys like all going crazy? Like you guys don't really agree with that, do you? And then we would be, really what do you call it? 挫折，英文怎么讲？
doubt ourselves.
We doubt ourselves,
okay.
and then we feel we might have felt beat down, But in the end, we'll be like, wait, is it just the whole world, or is it just me? Maybe we're the only one who's weird. Like when we say the whole world's weird, maybe we're the only one who's weird. So, but the song is trying to say, like, no matter which is the case, like, we keep on pursuing what we think is right, and we know that we'll be somewhere, and this dream that we're pursuing will I don't know what do you say?
Yeah.
How do you say this? Like, we'll I don't know. I think it'll change something. It'll achieve something, and it'll prove something right.
Yeah, I think Angus's lyrics, it was inspired by Steve Jobs' quote. Quotation,
really?
Which is what was the quotation?
I was reading the book, and then
I got the book too.
Yeah, the book starts off on the cover. It says, "The people who are crazy are the ones who end up changing the world."
And he's one of them.
Like, I think the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who end up doing it. So I really got inspired by that, and because I already wrote the song at the time.
Oh, wow.
And then I thought, wow, it was cool. And then I kind of like brought in the idea that being crazy isn't that bad,
Wow. Well, I'm sure that whatever you wrote really hit home with a lot of people, because you guys are not the only one that's crazy. The whole world is crazy in their own way, you know?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Well, what would be the kind of music genre you would say that you focus on? Wait a minute. I heard that you guys specialize in Sino rock. I've never heard of that before. What is it? Did you guys invent that?
It's actually a term that I came up with because, back in the day, maybe when we were younger, we listened to a lot of J-rock, which is Japanese rock. And it was a very distinct sound, a distinct genre where, like, everybody, like, if they just heard it, they would know what it is, and they would...
Can you imitate that? How does that go? J-rock. Yeah. How does it go?
It's just really like Japanese style pop rock. I don't know how to do it.
Japanese.
Nasal?
It's like Japanese.
Yeah, it's nasal. Yes, nasal. Yeah.
It's like 80s metal, but in a more modern
Poppy
packaging.
way is a nice
Okay.
way.
So, Sino rock?
Yeah, so Sino just means Chinese, like, so it's like a Chinese language rock, and we were hoping to, when we were younger, we would always say, yeah, let's start a new revolution, Chinese rock, Sino
Well,
rock.
it's kind of just him, but
Yeah, it was just me. But but when we got a little bit older and we got more experience with our music, we decided, we wanted to do a Chinese music, but in a modern rock sound, which is Hans, explain what modern rock.
Yeah, can you guys
I think
do a demonstration here? Demo
demonstration.
here. How does it? Yeah, how would you do? How is it?
Well, it's more like the arrangement of our music and the way that it's produced, the way it's mixed, and how it's done, like in recording. That gives it a sound, the American pop rock sound, which is pretty distinct from, I think, Japanese and Chinese pop songs.
So is there that distinction that really stands out, Sino rock, in any particular song you guys sing? Like which one?
Maybe the song that we just heard.
Oh, okay.
Is the world crazy, or is
All
it just
right.
me? So that would be a good demonstration of what we're trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when we're trying to pursue our own musical style, we're trying to incorporate the American sound that we really like with the Chinese melodies
Yeah.
and the way it's being presented. You know, you've grown up listening to Chinese songs, and we really just kind of try to merge the two together, like using the musical sound from America or North America, and then merging it with the melodies from the Chinese musical industry,
Oh, I see.
and it becomes a new thing, you know. So we're trying to pursue that.
That is cool. You know what really amazes me is that I understand that one of the music videos that you guys did took you 36 hours.
Yes.
And that means 没有睡觉, no sleep.
No sleep.
36个小时, 36 hours. And that includes not just the four of you, but the crew,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
How do you guys keep up? Now, you were saying like you had fried chicken. And what was the other thing? How does that help you stay up? Seriously. 炸鸡会帮你, you know.
It's just show, you know, because he's pretty much like a deep fried
Who?
maniac.
Who?
He
Show?
show. Yeah, he eats anything like deep fried. Like anything deep fried is good.
Well, I know a lot of Chinese people really like fried food, and fried food is always so good.
Yeah.
But it's not good for your health, you know.
Yeah, I know.
You know. All right. So, what was it like doing 36 hours? In fact, it was the music video for "Is the World Crazy"
Yeah,
or is
it
it
was.
just me?
Crazy stuff.
So you know, many things happen. You know, like we had to wake up at 2 or 3 because the makeup session was 3 a.m. I think.
Yeah. 3 something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I think the day before we actually had a show down southern Taiwan. So we actually had to go home around 11:30. So we just slept for like 2 hours, and then not just to say, so we woke up at 2ish, went to the studio, the salon, at 3 a.m. and then did the makeup, arrived at the set around like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and then it went all the way from outdoors to indoors, so it was kind of tiring because the first scene was actually the outdoor scene, and it was all the way at the rooftop.
Yeah.
And then some of us had like, what do you call it? We were afraid of the heights.
You're
I
all
was.
afraid of height.
I was.
You are. Okay.
Yeah, I looked down from the top, and it felt really scary.
Yeah,
because
we were like on a platform, and then it was right beside the side of the building.
Yeah, so it was kind of scary, you know.
So you had to like redo it a lot of times because
Yeah,
you were.
But it was good because the director didn't really say anything bad, you know. Like,
Yeah.
he's a nice guy. You know?
Yeah, we basically filmed from sunrise all the way until sunset, and then we went into an indoor studio after that.
And
I'm sure it always goes over the time that you predicted, right? He probably didn't think that it was going to take that long.
Yeah,
but-
actually, our manager lied to us. He said it was going to take like 6 hours.
Yes.
He's like,
But then
I'll
it
be
was
done in 6
an
hours.
extra 30 hours.
Yeah, it was a lie. It was a lie. But it was fun because we learned
Wait,
a
you
lot.
guys didn't sleep at all?
Oh, we
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 took a
took a
nap.
Yeah.
Took
I
a
took
nap?
one nap.
I took
one
one nap.
nap.
For how long?
Like 1 hour.
Well,
Yeah,
Because they were filming other people.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
so we took the chance to just sleep. And then it was good.
yeah.
Sleeping never felt that
All
good, you
right.
know.
The most productive 1 hour nap we've ever taken. I think.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and by the
That's
end of the day, when we were, it was nearing the next day already. We were doing some some scenes with a lot of motion.